Make the ground shake.
What's going on, guys? My name is Renegade. Today we're here to do another AQW Q&A. It's been a little while since the last episode. I apologize for that. I just hadn't had enough questions to answer in this video, but I will be getting other questions from other places on my channel, as well as the previous Q&A episode. I will ask straight away at the start here, guys, if you guys could leave questions in the comment section down below. The reason why there was such a big delay, as I said, was the lack of questions. I'll just go through and answer everyone's questions that they leave in the comment section down below. Be creative, just ask about whatever you want. It is called AQW Q&A, but I do have a little bit of leeway. You can ask about anything, but preferably Q&A, AQW related questions. Other than that, guys, while you're down there, leave a like, subscribe to my channel. Let's get into this week's Q&A. Our first question this week is coming from Zerafu. I don't know how to pronounce the rest of your name. It's in some sort of Asian-based language. I don't know what language that is, but anyway, he asks, is Dage's birthday in February? Dage's birthday is not in February, it is in March, and it is on March 2nd, so sometime around there. That is a Wednesday. Sometime around then is where we will have his birthday event, if you're wondering, so I presume it'll be that Friday, or maybe the previous Friday, I don't know, somewhere around then. So either the previous Friday before Dage's birthday, or the Friday following Dage's birthday. Our next question is coming from _pixel_. He asks, if you can pick one item of AQW, any one rare member of 2008, any item, what will you get? So I presume what you're meaning is, if I could get any item, what would I get? And that would be Legion Evolved Darkcaster. I did not get either Darkcaster or Legion Evolved Darkcaster, the class, by the way, not the armor or whatever. And I'd really, really like that class. That class seems really interesting. It's a rare class, obviously. I'd either get that or Chunin, either of those two. Or the Guardian Shadow. That is a really cool cape as well. Yeah. Either of one of those three items. Reclaimer4710 asks, how old are you? You look -16. I'm actually 15 years old. Yeah, 15. Our next question is coming from Alan Lee. He asks, is ACE worth it for Ranger? I wouldn't purchase any classes in the game for ACs unless you are... well, I've actually purchased classes in the past for ACs just to get them quickly and to get a video out for you guys. So I've purchased Stone Crusher, for example. I purchased that with ACs just because I wanted to get a video out as quick as possible for you guys. But for a normal player, like one of you guys, unless you want to get a video out as quick as possible, then there isn't really any other reason other than it isn't really worth it to purchase classes with ACs unless they're rare and unless that's the only way to get them. And so yeah, Ranger is actually a really bad class as well. It doesn't really have that many uses, and it's kind of bad. It's one of those classes that's just not really that great, and so it's especially not worth it for ACs. Nick Tiger asks, Nulgath, Shadow Scythe, or Dage? I'm gonna go Nulgath all the way here. I don't particularly dislike Dage or Shadow Scythe. A lot more content is released for Dage, and far fewer content is released for Shadow Scythe. In fact, there isn't many rares at all associated with Shadow Scythe at all, really. And Shadow Scythe is almost like a gateway to either of those two factions. Yeah, but I would personally go with the Nulgath just because the items are cooler, it's more exclusive, and I just prefer like the storyline and the difficulty level of how to get to Nulgath is a really cool feature as well. It's like, once you've gotten to Nulgath, you feel like you've achieved something, whereas you can just go to /join Underworld to get to Dage. It's just a whole bunch of reasons why, but I prefer Nulgath. Our next question is coming from Team Aftertaste. He asks, what audio recording do you use to record your videos? So, I presume you're talking about my software. I use Audacity as a free program. It records really great quality. I don't have any complaints with it. You can edit audio with it, although I don't know how to do that. It's a really great program. It's called Audacity. It's free. And if you're wondering what my microphone is a Blue Yeti Pro. I should use sound dampening, like foam and stuff, but I mean, I can't be bothered getting it. And I do have a pop filter, but I'm not actually using it at the moment. SWAT AQW asks, what is the best Dage class, the best class to buy with ACs, the hardest rep to farm, hardest class to be good with, and the best potato in the game? Okay, best Dage class is Legion Doom Knight. It is a really great class, probably the best soloing class of all time. There are a couple of other contenders that would compete with it, though, mainly Legion Evolved Darkcaster, although I don't have that class, I've never used it, so I don't really know what it's like. Best class to buy with ACs? Best class to buy with ACs... This is a difficult one because you can basically get every class in the game with it, without ACs, except for You know, most classes you like have an option to go with ACs, but from difficulty level, I'd probably go for Blazebinder, just because it takes a long time to get it, because you need Pyromancer, I believe, and Pyromancer is a dailies thing, so it'll take you a very long time. If you're new to the game, Blazebinder is one of those classes that'll just take so long to get, and so as a result, I would personally buy Blazebinder with ACs if I had 2000 ACs and I was just starting the game. The hardest rep to farm, I'm not entirely sure about this, as there is that exploit with not exploit, you know, the easy method now at the Kid Drakarth event. What is it? The collector event. You can farm almost every reputation with that now. But I think I'd have to go with probably either Sansea or Mythsong. One of those really old reputations. You know the ones. It's a hard call, but every reputation can be farmed. I think it's member only, but every reputation can be farmed now with the collector event. But yeah, I'd probably go for Mythsong for that. Hardest class to be good with, this is probably going to be Legendary Elemental Warrior, although they did remove a lot of the stuff from that, so I'm not entirely sure anymore. Hardest class to be good with, that's probably got to be something along the lines of, something that you have to combine a lot of things to, and you have to have your timings correct. Like, that was what Ultra Elemental Warrior and Legendary Elemental Warrior used to be like, but I think they removed a lot of that. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure about that question. Best potato in game? I have not experienced any potatoes in game. Leave a comment. Tell me where I can find potatoes in game, because that sounds like an amazing thing to implement and to have. I mean, a potato is just my dream. Platinum Inferno asks, best easy access farming class, best easy access soloing class. Best easy access farming class, if you want to go really easy access, then I'd go Mage. Mage is actually a surprisingly great farming class because you've got the Arcane Shield move, which negates a lot of damage, and you've also got that move that is an AoE move, and that move there is somewhat spammable, and you can get some pretty decent damage with it, so I'd say Mage. A easy-ish class to get that is soloing, that is farming, that's arguably better, is either Darkblood Storm King or Troll Spellsmith. Darkblood Storm King is easier to get than Troll Spellsmith though, so I don't know, you be the judge of that. Best easy access soloing class would be Necromancer all the way, or Healer. Either Healer or Necromancer for that one. Make your decision. Healer is a free class, whereas Necromancer requires some grinding, but it's easy to grind. Anthony Muller asks, hey Renegade, I'm a level 35 player and I'm not sure what I should do in AQW. I've done the storyline till the 8th Chaos Lord. I have Necromancer and Lycan to basically carry me through everything, so should I continue and finish the storyline or farm any reps for classes? Any recommendations on what rep class I should get? So, as a objective for you, I completely recommend you starting to farm Blazebinder. I believe you can do some dailies to get Pyromancer, and you need a couple of other reputations, or one other reputation rather. I believe it is I can't remember now. It is a reputation. Look it up on the wiki. But basically, Blazebinder requires a lot of dailies, and so if you just start it now, it's a really great thing just to have the opportunity to get, as it does take a long time to grind out. But yeah, I'd just recommend starting to grind out Blazebinder. Necromancer and Lycan are good classes just to carry you through, so I think you should be fine with Necromancer and Lycan to carry you through the rest of the story, though. So that's, I guess, Blazebinder is something to consider. And our final question of the day is coming from Santormain, or Santormain, I don't know how to pronounce it. And he asks, what the best non-member class is? This is a very generalized question, but I'd 100%, 110% go with Blazebinder. It is one of the hardest classes in the game to farm for, but I'd go with Blazebinder or Stonecrusher. Either of those two classes there are very good at what they do, and are extremely satisfying classes to use. You'll have a lot of fun with them. Both of those classes there are very good, and they're both non-member. Yeah, guys, that about does it for a video. I hope you did enjoy this week's Q&A. I did have fewer questions than normal, but I hope the length of the video is easier to swallow, just as I have uploaded a 5.5 hour long video yesterday. God, that was Undertale. That was a really great video, though. I really did enjoy playing that through. Go check it out. That was my 2K sub special. Thanks everyone for 2K subs again. I didn't do the proper thank you in the video, just because I actually didn't record that with the intent to have it as my 2K sub special. But I'm thanking you guys now. I cannot thank you guys enough for 2,000 subscribers. I never thought I'd get here. Honestly, I just wanted to just upload videos and just help people out with AQW as I was getting back into it. And I never really thought I'd get this far with it, and I hope I can get even further. Thanks to you guys. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy the video, leave a like, leave a comment, leave a favorite, subscribe. I didn't mean to say leave a favorite. I keep saying leave a favorite, even though that's not even a thing anymore. Like, people don't favorite videos on YouTube anymore. It's not in analytics. It's not really shown anywhere anymore. It's not a thing. It's just a thing that used to be a thing, I guess. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.